Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. Today, I will continue the new build for Devil Amplifier, the west direction. And to avoid any confusion, let's call this build Devil Amplifier 2025 New Build 1. I already built the north direction, you can check it here. I only forgot one thing during that build video, the amp design. So, if you got issues with the north direction with the new build, that's why. I will cover it in today's video, don't worry. So, for the west direction, it's a bit tricky. I will explain few points first about the build, then start with the main tunnel. If you want just the main build, feel free to skip this part, there will be timestamps down there. We have the main spawn here. And a small random spawn on top of this hill. With the old build, the main tunnel was here. And I used a lot of block-offs to block this direction. For this new build, I tested a main tunnel here, and tried to block this spawn on top of the hill to force them to follow the main path. To make it cheaper as much as possible. Plus, since we can build inside terrains now, it will help the main path here. Because if you don't know, we have a big meteor hits here. Which makes it hard to build a long tunnel. But with the ability to build inside terrains, now we can add like 2 extra tiles to the tunnel. Which is very good, Devil Amplifier doesn't get heavy waves like I explained in this video. I recommend watching it first before building anything. So, with that, plus shifting the lava bomb a bit, a main tunnel here will be very good. And it was. But the annoying thing here was the spawn on top of the high hill. Because of how much block-offs it requires. For normal husk, it's not an issue. But for smashers, you need more. Smashers require more block-offs more than the normal husk. It took a lot of block-offs to force the smashers and propanes to follow the main path. Then, another thing happened. Flingers and lobbers will try to take shortcuts. So, I added block-offs for those. Plasters, zappers, and pitchers as well. And after all of that, it wasn't cheap anymore. First, since the tunnel was short because of the lava bomb that hits in front of it, I had to add a lot of drop traps above the spawn. Second, the amount of block-offs needed to avoid any issue from the hill spawn, and the husk that tries to go around. Then I tried 2 paths build. At some point, the block-offs will be a lot that building another path will be cheaper. But still, it's very expensive build for Devil Amplifier. Plus the old build idea will be cheaper with some modifications. So, I switched back to the old path. To build the main tunnel here, and block the ramp in front of the main spawn. Because with the main tunnel here, you can control the hill spawn, flingers, lobbers, plasters, and anything that may try to take a shortcut. All you need is to block this part. And with the ability to build inside terrains, it will help a bit to make it cheaper. I will make the block-offs here cheap as much as possible, and will explain how to add more if needed. The same idea as the old build, but much cheaper. If you want to see how this build works first, check the gameplay video here. And as always, if there are any update for the build, any needed information, or even a new version of the build, I will add them in the description. So, make sure to check it first. Now everything is ready, let's start with the build. But before we start, don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with the block-offs here first. First, add these 8 floors to shift the lava bomb. Then edit them like that. So, they will work as block-offs as well. Edited floors are not that good as walls and ramps as I heard lately. But we are using them here anyway to shift the lava bomb. For some reason, if the lava bomb keep destroying these walls here, add some floors behind here to force it to hit only in these 2 tiles. Only if you need to. If you didn't have any issues, keep it as it is. Because these floors will cause issues if not needed. And for any reason, if you still want extra block-offs here, here's how to build them. You can add 1 layer of walls like that. If you still need more, add ramps as well. And edited floors. Again, only if needed. There's a small random spawn here as well. Only these 3 walls with wall launchers will handle it. But one thing to mention here. I have been testing Twine for a year with only these walls, and it works well. But one time the spawn bugged or something and spawned the husk right there for some reason. Not sure what happened. I observed this part for months, and it never happened again. So, it must be just a random or a bug thing. That's why I didn't chance the build for it. But for some reason, if you got this issue in your base, let me know. And I will add a separate short video just for this part. You can build here and make boxes with broadsides. But the random spawn here will destroy them more often. This block off here is enough, since the tunnel is right in front the spawn. But you can add more here if needed. You can expand the tunnel here and add more traps for more damage if needed. I will explain it during adding the traps, to make it easier to understand. This part works as lobber shield and spawn cover at the same time. And you can expand it if needed. This is the amp design I forgot to build with the north direction video. I must have to avoid wave 6 smashers issue. Just like I explained with what's wrong with Devil video. I can't stress enough how important it is. Now for the traps and perks. Now let's add the traps. For any reason, if a husk got stuck here, you can add a damage trap or two, mostly it's a bug. Make sure of the direction of the freeze traps, to push the husk outside the tunnel, not in. Just like the freeze traps, make sure of the direction with drop traps as well. If your trap's durability is very low, and you still need more damage, you can expand the spawn cover here with more drop traps. Here you can add broadsides as I will do in a moment. Or you can edit the walls here like that, to add wall dynamos on them, walls with wall darts behind, and electric field traps here. Just like this part. But I will keep them with broadsides. As always, few anti-air traps, just in case. And for any reason, if the lobbers started going crazy on a certain part of your build or block-offs, add some anti-air traps on top of this part. After an update or two, they will go back to normal again and you can remove the extra traps you added. If the wall launchers push a husk here, and it went to the block-offs, you can add some walls here if needed. If lobbers go crazy here, you can add some anti-air traps. That should cover everything about this build. And if I forgot something, I will add it in the description. And that's it for this video. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop and Epic Games Store if you want to support me, helps me a lot. As always, big thanks for all the channel members, super chat on the stream, everyone uses my creator code, and all the support, really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, so YouTube algorithm will suggest the video for more people. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.